Hi everyone and welcome to 3 Charts in 1 with me, Richard Perry, on Wednesday the 20th of April. Charts I'm looking out today, we've got the big guns. We've got euro dollar, we've got gold and the SP500 futures. So let's get straight into it. Right, euro dollar. First of all, first thing to note is big downtrends. 1, 2, 3. However, that third downtrend, that big sharp move, is now starting to turn around potentially. And that's interesting because we do have bullish divergence going on, only just hints of an improvement there in momentum. And it's started to pick up again. It's not really decisively moved below that 108 big figure mark. It's just held ground above that 107.60 area. Now started to tick higher. And it's just interesting because this could be signs of a little near-term turnaround. You can see on the momentum on the 4 hour as well. Those lows on the 4 hour chart are not really matched with lower lows on the momentum. So improving momentum on the 4 hour chart, that could be a hint that we're starting to see a bit of a near-term turnaround. I'll get that crosshair going and we can see that we move above the 108.20 area, 108.30 level of resistance. I think we start to see that turning around again, and that could start to bring in a potential recovery back towards these old key levels, 109.40 area. That is the key level of resistance on a near-term basis, 109.40 to 109.60. But hints of a near-term turnaround and, as I said, a break above 108.35, 108.40, which would really introduce that recovery, I think, especially given the fact that we've got this positive divergence on momentum. The key support, obviously, is 107.60, downside break below that, and you're looking back towards 107s and 106s potentially. So moving on to the gold chart, we can see that gold has had a sharp reversal. I'll be honest with you, I didn't see it coming. I saw this nice recovery building. I saw the breakout above 1766, and I thought that was a strong move, and it had a sharp move to the downside yesterday. But we do have the support of this uptrend that comes in around the 1930 area, and also little reaction lows of old levels that we've seen in the recovery as well, that's now starting to come in. Little pivot area of support there around that 1930 area, 1940. It's a key support territory now, but the momentum has deteriorated on that 4 hour chart. That's a bit of a concern. But as I said, the support coming in of that uptrend, this is the key moment for gold. Because considering the sharp move to the downside, if it now starts to build support again around that uptrend, around the support of the old levels here, then we could start to see another turnaround and a buying opportunity. I still think there is upside in gold, given the Ukraine war that continues to add a safe haven flow. But for now, obviously, the sharp move to the downside is a concern. Obviously, if we do see a move below that 1925, 1920 mark, it really does sort of question how much further this move can go. So moving finally on to the S&P futures. Well, okay, on the daily chart, let's do that first. We can see that we've been forming lower highs and lower lows, but there's a sharp recovery that we saw yesterday that's now back into sort of resistance territory. If we get the crosshair going here, you can see the resistance that comes in sort of. Well, it was old support that was 4,444 to 4,465. Again, that's a basis of a pivot area, and we can see that on the 4 hour chart much better. If I go at one more level, you can see that old lows become resistance, and it's been the case in the last few days. And if you can get back above 44.65, then that really is improving territory. But look at this momentum also on the RSI on the 4 hour chart. Again, if it can get above 55 to 60 area, move above that, we start to see more positive momentum building, and then you can start to see that market forming higher lows and higher highs rather than lower highs and lower lows, which it's been doing recently. And then it starts to build back higher again towards sort of 45.80 area, maybe even 4600. But certainly for now, this is key resistance territory on the S&P futures. So with that in mind, I wish you good luck in your trading, and I'll speak to you next time. Thank you.